project is going to be a little bit of electrical work. I bought this light on Amazon. I don't remember how much it was. I'll have to look it up. I want to say it was like 30 bucks. I don't remember. It's supposed to be a 500 watt equivalent LED, but I'm going to put it out right above the garage door to shine down in case we're outside working at night. The two things that they have on the side, I was going to change those out, but they're actually mounted in the mortar. So I don't know what they did, but I'll show you some pictures up here in a minute of where I'm going to. The one over here is on the, if you're facing the garage, the one on the right side, it's like completely the whole, you know how it spins, just the bulb spins around and you feel like you're gonna break the wires? That's what it's doing. So I was gonna replace it, but I couldn't get it off the wall. There is like a little metal cover, but that just unscrews and doesn't come off. So I don't know, it looks like they've mortared it to the wall and then they went through just one little hole over here on the 2x4. So anyway, I'm gonna replace that with a light in the center that shines down over the whole driveway there. I also, since I installed one of those cameras, I need an outlet right there above the garage door to plug that in so I can get rid of some of the extension cords I've got running around, and it's just a big mess. So that's what I'm gonna do today. Stay tuned and we'll get started. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the easy one, which is the outlet. I'm gonna run that to its own breaker, brand new breaker over there, just because it'll be easy. I can just mount it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it. I don't know if you can see up in there, but just right above, right there, sticking up on that 2x4, or do it like the garage door opener and mount it on this truss. I haven't decided that yet, but I'll get kind of the wire and the breaker side done, and then I'll decide. All right, so I don't necessarily post these videos as how-tos all the time, but really just to kind of give you all ideas of things to do around your house. You know, when you need something done, you know, even if you do want to hire someone, it may be weeks before they can come out to your house or whatever. So, you know, that's just, I've always learned to do it myself out of necessity, actually. Not to mention, it's kind of fun. I like doing all this stuff. So really, you know, I'm not going to teach you how to do any electrical. You know, that's something that you have to be very comfortable with. And you also, you know, need to make sure you research things and do it right. You know, you'll get all kinds of comments below about everything, but as a homeowner in your own home, you're allowed to do your electrical. So just make sure that you check your local laws and stuff, as they say. But again, this is something that if you're not comfortable, don't do it. But definitely, like I say, it's always great to learn. Internet's perfect. You can find your local codes, stuff like that. But for me, you know, this is probably worse than me installing an outlet, having an extension cord over here wrapped around my rafters and stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this little outlet right about right here. Seems good. That'll keep it far enough away from the light that I can get to it if I need to. My light's gonna go right here. But like I said, just get out there and do something. This is where I'm gonna install it. Gonna run my wire right straight through here, probably follow along this one and put some new staples and staple it all the way over there and put a new breaker in. And one other thing you wanna remember is that when you are doing this kind of stuff, to make sure you get the right breakers for your box. Otherwise you'll be going back and forth, or I've seen some people put one in and they like clip a piece of plastic off to make it fit or whatever, but don't ever do that. Just go and buy the right one. This one was a box I've never seen. It's a, I guess, square D, but it's got like a flat. Normally most of the boxes I've ever used had that little thing and it snaps on top like that. This one's actually a flat and it snaps over kind of like this. It actually has two metal clamps on the bottom of each breaker, so contact points. Never really seen that before, but you know, square D's pretty popular, so I'm sure it's out there. But and I just have a whole bunch of this wire from my mom's. She's moving out of the farm place up there by Muskogee. Got rid of a lot of this electrical wire. She was gonna throw it in the $5 table. It's like, no way, I'll take it. at some point in time I'll use it. And well, guess what? Here I am using it, and I also used it down at the other house. We had to do some stuff in the shop down there, and in that little mobile building we fixed up and sold. So it's come in handy. 2 rolls, one 12 and one 10 gauge. So I'm just going to go ahead and run 12 gauge here. Put a 20 amp breaker in here instead. You never know. I might decide to hang a extension cord out there that I need a little extra reach for or something. I think I got enough for there. I'm gonna cut everything off and wait for my wife to get back with my breaker. Well, that was messy. Anyway, I thought I could go through that existing hole up there, but there's already 3 wires going through it, I think. I guess just 2. Anyway, I couldn't get it through there, so I just drilled a new one on the other side there and came down. Well, I'll tell you, it's always a learning experience because I went in there to go turn this breaker off to the main, this whole thing's shut off now. Since I'm going to have my hands up in here trying to screw this thing up, I didn't want to accidentally touch something. But anyway, inside there, he's got a marking that says Garage 220. Well, I don't know what he's talking about because I have never seen a garage 220 volt around here. We had to put one in for the welder when we first moved in. So I guess that means he had one here somewhere. So I don't know how that's all hooked up. I'm not going to worry about it. It was, I'm pretty sure, done by an electrician. So I'm just going to leave it like it is and add my breaker and move on. So now I'm just going to, I think that should be enough to come in, create a little loop for my breaker. That seems to keep it clean. Looks like the guys did it here. So that's what I do. I just try to mimic what's already in there, and hopefully somebody will be happy when they have to look at it. Okay, so a minute ago I couldn't find my screwdriver, and I was also looking for my hammer. I'm always laying crap where it shouldn't be. There's where my hammer was. Have no idea when I put it there. Okay. I like these to bend the wires. But those easy strippers are great. Got that. Now we gotta hook up the breaker. Actually, let me put the cover on there real quick. I'm done. I'm sure I got one over here somewhere. There's one. I just have a box of electrical stuff I keep. I always got what I need. Although it was a sad day today, I had to pack up all my scrap. I decided I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of all the scrap metal around here. I haven't used anything out of the scrap bin for a while, and we got old lawnmower pieces in the driveway and just a big old mess out there. So I told my son if he'll take it over there, he can keep the money. I may regret that because I hear scrap's kind of high right now, but I don't want to drive over there. Let's plug in our outlet here. Oh, that's perfect distance, really. So I'm gonna put him right there. Give him a little extra space. There we go. Yeah, perfect. All right, so that's all hooked up. We can check the power when it comes on and make sure the ring comes back on, then we'll know our outlet's good. Okay, last thing over here. Let's see, we got, go about right there. Cut them off right about right here. No, I'm going to come in just a second too, whatever you're going to have. All right, I think that's it. Can you see if the blue light's on my ring? Never mind, I will. Okay, another job done. Lights on. And of course we can test it over here with this light right here. There we go. Alrighty. Another job done around here. There's always something to do. But one of the things I like is having stuff to do. You know, I don't like sitting around all the time. I do like my internet, but it's always more fun to come out and accomplish something and do it yourself. Okay, so all I got left to do is put my panel back up. And I went right below that one, so it's going to be this knockout right here. So like I said, get out there and learn something, you know, do your own thing, and you'll accomplish it. Don't be scared, but just make sure you follow the safety rules and all that kind of stuff, and you'll be good. You can do it. And when you're done, you'll have that satisfaction of, wow, I did that on my own. You know, I mean, now granted, I'll tell you a story. I did pay an electrician one time. I said I'll never spend the $75 again. Once he showed me how easy it was to change a breaker. But I'll tell you what, it's kind of like that old thing. $75 to fix the tractor by hitting it with a hammer. And the old farmer said it's because he knew where to hit it. And that's kind of like this, you know. I was trying completely the wrong way a long time ago. It was probably 20 years ago, trying to change out a breaker for our hot water heater at our other house. And I was prying and prying and prying. I could see the clip on it, but I didn't realize that, you know, most breakers, you come from the middle, pop out, and they'll just snap right off. Well, I was trying all kinds of stuff, and, well, it didn't work out. And I was getting scared because I did touch the wire once. And I lost my screw. And so I decided, well, they were paying an electrician. He came out. He wasn't there more than 1 minute. Dropped that thing out of there, and well, anyway. But hey, I looked at it as a $75 lesson. I paid $75 and learned how to do it, and I've been changing mine out ever since then. Losing screws. So anyway, as always, thanks for watching. Try it yourself. Make sure you do your research. Get outside, do something. We'll catch you in the next video.